great games for the NES. But you know what? When it comes to like an old school game that's really fun and really challenging, I'm going with Castlevania. That's right, the original Castlevania. We're gonna crack that whip, give the fucking pass a slip. This game is the shit. Really fucking hard. We're probably gonna talk about maybe some wall meat. We're gonna talk about whips, we're gonna talk about daggers, we're gonna talk about fucking holy water, and I'm talking holy water that bursts into fucking flames. Supernatural flame is what I'm talking about here. So in case you're fucking retarded, or have been living in a box since 1985 or 86, whenever this thing came out, you're a vampire hunter, and there's a vampire that needs slaying, so you're gonna go ahead and drive a giant stake right through his taint. But we're not going to burden the record with that quite yet. What I do want to talk about right now, though, is the different weapons and items in the game. There aren't a lot of them sticking true to original NES form. Basically, there's a whip, which is your primary weapon. There are 3 different stages of the whip. 1 is tiny and phallic. 2 is, I don't know, maybe a little larger and throbbing. And the 3rd one's full-on Ron Jeremy. So, that's the whip. Plain and simple. In addition to the whip, you get some secondary weapons like knives, axes, the stopwatch, which I have right now, as well as daggers and holy water. The holy water is fucking crazy. I highly recommend that or the cross boomerang. But what you might be noticing is I've picked up a lot of hearts. Hearts are not health in this game, Bacon Games, or any Castlevania game that I know of. Hearts are always weapon usage. And that is what makes this game so fucking hard, because when you get hit, the hearts don't help you. You need wall meat. That's right, I said it, wall meat. That is the only way to get your health back short of beating a level, is to get wall meat. But I digress. Let's get back to it. The structure of the game breaks down simple. Walk through an area, fight a boss, beat a boss, pick up the orb, and move on to the next level. There is also a fabulous map that is kind of useless, I think, but oh, what the fuck. I bet he doesn't even know where he is right now. This fucking guy. Hey, Yuri! Yuri! Fucking idiot. I gotta get a new TV. I think he's like trapped in there, some sort of poltergeist type thing. Anyway, you move your way through the game, fighting the different bosses and seeing that stupid map screen over and over again. I really like the stopwatch for some of these early bosses, because it just holds them still and you can beat the shit out of them. This doesn't require much thinking. You know, the majority of bosses in this game are pretty simple. There's a couple of safe places to stand and attack them from, so once you get the hang of that, it's pretty easy. But then, oh man, it gets fucking hard. This game goes from like easy to hard in, God, not very long. Anyway, this is probably one of the worst areas of the game because you have a combination of respawning flying Medusa heads, these Axe Knights that take 1,000,000 freaking hits to kill, and not to mention anytime anything hits you in this level it takes off 4 of your health. And I think you only have like, what, 16? So you can get hit like 4 times and then you're brown bread, which totally sucks because this boss that you come up to battle here, the Grim Reaper, if you're not half or full health, you got no fucking chance. And there's a simple reason why. Well, other than hearts don't replenish. It's the fucking scythe, man. He throws 3 of them goddamn things at you, and each one, when they hit you, take off 4. In addition, if he bumps into you, that takes off 4 as well. So, needless to say, you're gonna freaking die a lot versus this guy. And there's really not much of anything that can help you get through it. The only thing I recommend is patience. Like, if you have patience and you can get the cross boomerang, you should be in pretty good shape because that thing can hit him 2 or 3 times if you throw it in the right area. Or if you get lucky and it takes out some of those sides like it just did there. That's the only way I ever beat him, is if I get lucky. I mean, it's just balls hard, man. And then you get to this part of the game, which is the last level, so you would expect it to be pretty difficult, but it kind of gets downright cheap here. I mean, other than the fact that like everything takes off 4 freaking energy bits on your bar there, these guys throw like 30 bones, and then you get these fucking birds dropping off these little hunchbacks who jump through the wall. That's right, through the fucking wall. What the hell, man? That's total bullshit. Then it gets worse. Oh god, does it get worse. You have to freaking fight Dracula. I mean, that's expected, and you want the end boss of the game to be difficult, but this is downright ludicrous. I mean, this part is hard enough, okay? You have to, like, jump through these freaking, fireballs, hit him in the head, get out of the way. He spawns right underneath you half the time, so he hits you there. Any hit he gets you with is going to take 4 health off. So I mean, you know, after you beat the first phase, you're going to have gotten hit a couple times, so you don't have much left. And oh my fucking god, I can't even begin to explain how much this pissed me off. I got all the way to him here, right? Without the aid of the Game Genie or any of that bullshit. And I'm all excited, I'm thinking I won? No. Now you gotta fight this fucking thing. And I don't even know how to beat it. I guess you hit him with holy water, he freezes, and you hit him in the head. But fucking try that when your hand's soaking wet from a controller. It's bullshit. I mean, I've never been able to beat it fair. I have to rely on fucking Yuri and his Patronus.
Special Potato.
So yeah, this is the kind of shit I endure for you guys. But hey, you know what? It's all in good fun. It's just a video game, and yeah, it's a good time. Alright, you know what? That's a total fucking fabrication. I mean, yeah, it's a good time, but, you know, what do you get after you finish this game? It's not like you get a room full of strippers, or you get some, like, mystery head or something. You end up sitting in a room by yourself with sweaty hands on a plastic fucking gray controller. That's all you get. You might as well shove the freaking steak in your own taint, because it'll probably be just as pleasurable of an experience as playing this game. And this is what you get. This is the payoff right here. You see the castle kind of shrink down there, and then a bunch of goofy names pop up on the screen. You know, and maybe that's because I played this on, like, individual with cognitive disability. I don't know. 4 out of 5, Castlevania on the NES. Thanks for watching.
Trainer, Stefko Nebas.